Okay, excuse me. Okay, so today I'm going to take a stab at building a simple bank, or no, a simple restaurant menu in Java. Um, Learning Java in class, and it's not the well. I actually do like programming in it, but it's something about doing front end dev stuff that's still a little more entertaining. I actually should say. But nevertheless, I have to do it for class, and I've actually learned a lot. So I think as I'm learning things, I want to start tracking my journey and get a little more comfortable with um, doing more programs in Java. So I'm going to try to start doing something on a daily basis and posting my work here, doing it live and answering questions and getting feedback. So that said, I will go ahead and jump in. So for this particular program, I'm going to create a separate class that I'll use to bring in into my main Java program here. And within this class, I'm going to have a few I want to call them variables, a few variables that I'm going to set that's going to be on my menu. So when I print out my menu and you make a selection, I'll do a switch statement that'll print out and perform certain actions based on the number that the customers enter. That way, I can capture um, their input, print it out, and then perform an action. And then from there, I think I will ask if they want anything else. And if they want anything else, I'll perform the action again. And then once they say they don't want anything else, then I'll generate a bill that I have their total, maybe a recap of what they ordered, and also just thanking them for patronizing us. So um, I think the items. So I'll start with the items that'll be on my menu that I'll be selling. So just to keep it simple, I'll do something like let's just say French fries, and we'll make those $2. Then we'll go. I don't even know what I want here. Double hamburger, and we'll make a hamburger. We'll make it 650. It's a little pricey, but it's all good. Why is it giving me this here? Whatever. Oh, that's right. I can't. That's right. That's right. It needs to be one word. That's right. Good, Jason. Um, next we'll do a salad. Um, and for the salad, we'll make it 550. We'll make it 545. And we'll do a little small pizza. We'll make that $8. And I think I may do a separate class for drinks and have it come into the program after you've made your food selections and you say you don't want anything else. Then I'll ask you if you'll like a drink. And if you'll like a drink, then it'll print the menu. But I'll just start with the food options for right now. So with this, we know we're going to need the next thing we'll want to do for these is establish a variable for the total, because we know we're going to want to present the total to a customer, and we'll just set that to be 0 for right now. We'll set a option for quantity, and I could have made this an int, but and got some practice at doing a little bit of converting, but it's okay. I'll just do it like this, and we don't necessarily need to set the quantity because this is going to come from the user, so we can just leave this as is for right now. And I think that'll be all. I know I'll need to add some extra stuff as we go along, but for right now, this will be all that I use. So the next thing we'll do from here is we'll start printing, or we'll do a print of the actual menu itself. So this will just be a public void, and we'll call this display menu. And I'll add some basic styling. I guess you could make this into an interface, but I hadn't quite learned that just yet. But in the meantime, we'll just work off of doing a little styling in the console down, or the terminal down here. So give me just a second. So again, here just doing some basic menu styling. No real relevance of the actual the main core of the program itself, but just want to have something here so it wouldn't be so bland. So since I did the menu right here, I think the next thing I'll print out is the actual selections of the food that we're offering. So number one, and you can make this any way you want it, but the first one will just be actual French fries itself. Right, so again, no big. Well, this piece I guess is a little more relevant to the program because you have to have what you're gonna print out. So the next one I'm gonna do is hamburger here, and just hang in there with me on this. I know this is not the most entertaining part, but just to get in the habit of providing some form of user interface and just doing some school practice, so and getting better or getting more comfortable with object oriented, I should say. Next one will be a salad. And I think the salad's a 545. There we go. And next will be pizza. All right. And I think we have this for $8, and then we'll be done. And I think this will be it. Maybe just put this here to close it out. And the next thing we'll ask the customer what would they like to order. So tab this over. And from here, so now what we'll do is we'll present we'll build out the order itself. And the order is, of course, the order that we're going to get from the customer. And what I'm going to do is I'll make a switch statement um, that will take in the number that the customer gives us, the integer. So we'll make that an int, and from there we'll do a while loop that's going to continue the loop through the cases that we'll create, and it'll also ask the customer if they want anything else, but we'll get to that part here in a second. But let's start out with the items. So we'll need a scanner. And this is going to be to capture the user input, of course. And with this, we'll say while true. Please make your menu selection. And from here, we'll call this option. And from here, oh, well, it'll help if I created it. So this is an int. So we'll do int option. Going to work very similar to how quantity is, and we won't need to declare it because we're going to have it declared here. All right, and let's see. Next, we're going to get the customer's option, and then we'll do the switch statement. And the switch statement will take in the option, and the options will be our cases. So this will be case 1. Excuse me. And right here, case 1 is French fries. And from there, we'll say you made your selection, and then we'll ask how many would you like. And we'll do quantity equals scan at next, and then I make this a double. Why is this erroring out here? I know why. I'll come back to it. It'll work out. I got it. And then from here we'll do quantity, and then we'll just get the total, and we'll say the total equals total, and then we'll do quantity, well, plus, and we want to add in the quantity times the actual item, and we know we said fries were, or did I call them French fries? French fries. So this will be the quantity that the customer enters and the cost of French fries, because that's the selection that the customer made. And then from here, we'll just set a break statement, and we'll move on to case 2. So case 2 is, I think we had a salad for case 2. Let's see. No, we had a hamburger. Selected hamburger. And from here, we'll do the quantity, asking the customer how many would they like. And we'll do next dot scan dot next double. And once we have this, which just as we did in the previous case, we'll do total equals plus quantity times hamburger break. All right. So then the next thing we will do is case 3, and this one has to be salad, right? Yeah, salad and pizza. And from here we'll do selected salad, and we'll ask how many salads would you like. And from here we'll capture the quantity. It's going to be scan.next double. And we're doing total equals total plus quantity times salad. Appreciate that. And then we'll go break. All right. And the last case that we have is pizza. Case 4, selected pizza. Then we'll do ask the customer how many would they like. I think this is apostrophe S. Not an English major, so I'm sorry if that's grammatically incorrect. Scan.next double. And we'll do again total equals total plus quantity times pizza break. All right, so now that we have built out our switch statement, right here we'll need to put in a default break. And once we've done our default break, then we will create the condition that we want to run while in order to run our loop. So right here we will do a print, and we can just keep it like that, and ask the customer would they like anything else. Maybe we should tell them /n. And then here we will create an option to capture it. Let this be string 4. And we'll go more equals scan.next, so that this can capture the feedback. And gonna do a little if statement right here. If more dot equals, we'll go ignore case, And if more happens to equal Y, then we want to present the order, which I did not create here, so let's do that now. This should be public, and this is a void method. We'll call it order, and we should better paste this in. And let me see, public order. Yep. Right here. Let me see. Looks like I got another intent. Yeah, right here. Okay, so then this can move to here. Let's cut this and that. There we go. Okay. So if it happens to equal yes, then we want to run the order again. Else if more dot equals lowercase, if it equals no, then we want to generate bill, and we haven't created that just yet, so then we'll just do a system dot exit here. Yep. Else, and we'll need to create the generate bill option. So let me just remind myself that. Else, we'll say invalid choice. That way it'll continue to loop. Or yes, it will loop since those options weren't presented, but it'll let the customer know that they gave us an invalid choice. Invalid choice. All right. And let's just come here and create our generate bill option here. So we'll go public, because this will need to be accessed in the main Java there. Public void generate bill, and here we want to generate the bill. We'll just do a little something here. Do that. With us. Your total. Just to make it a little more aesthetically appealing. And then here we'll print out the actual total. Alright. Okay. We should be ready to run this. So I don't think we need to do anything else here. So let me do this. We'll do a quick once over to make sure. So here we have, we'll display the menu. And then after we display the menu, we'll create the order options. The order options will go here, and then we will present ask if you want anything else. Make your selection. Generate bill. This is why I did a once over. So we have that there. So now it'll actually run and generate the bill, and that's the total. Okay. So then let's go back into our main.java and let's import the scanner. And now that we've imported the scanner, let's bring in the menu. And then we can run display menu. Java. All right, so it displays the menu. What would you like to order today? All right. And then let's do that order. Alright, so now let's run it again and see what we get. Make my selection. Okay, what would you like to order today? Make your selection. Let's go with some fries. How many orders of fries would you like? Let's go with 3. Anything else? Yes. So right here wouldn't be a bad idea to present the menu again, because that way when you make your selection, you don't have to scroll back up to see what else you may want. So we'll just do this to finish it out. How many hamburgers would you like? 1. Anything else? No. Here's your total. Okay, so not bad. So let's do right here where it says here, let's take a look. Generate bill. So I probably should have put, so why don't we do, this is probably a long way of doing this, but excuse me, I think what I'll do is I will do another menu right here. This is a display menu. Let's do additional items menu. That way when you make your selection, it will populate this bill again, this menu again right here. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's try this and see how this comes out. Let's go. And I'm going to pretty much copy most of this, but I'm not going to copy this again since it's going to already be part of the selection. So let's go public void additional menu here, and I can copy most of this. I think I'll do from here to here. Do that, and public void additional menu right here. Go additional menu, and now let's see what it looks like. Java C, and we'll go Java. Please make your selection. Let's want a hamburger. How many hamburgers would you like? Just 1. Anything else? Yes. Oh, it didn't print it. So 3. Salads, would you like 1? still didn't print it. Did I? Maybe I didn't do this. It's been a long morning. Let's go 2, 1. Anything else? Yes. Nope, it didn't. Let's go 1 for some fries. Just 1. Anything else? No. Okay. So it did not print this menu as I would have hoped. Let me see. Let's go to the bar. Let's go there. Anything else? Let me see. Why did it not put additional menu? Why didn't it display it? What if I called it before? Yes. Let's see if that does the trick. Make my selection. The French fries. How many? Let's go with 2. Anything else? Yes. There we go. Alright, so make my selection. Let's go with a hamburger. 1 hamburger. Anything else? No. And that's my total. Okay, perfect. Alright, so that looks a lot better. Alright, so I think the next thing that I want to do is, let me see, do we want to, I think the next thing we want to do is, let me fix this menu. Let me fix the bill. Right here, I want to display the items that you've ordered. So I think in order to do that, I may need to change this generate bill method so that, well, no, you shouldn't have to. Let me think about this for a second. So if I'm capturing the quantity. What I'm not, I need to print the options. That's what I need to print. I need to print the options. So if I print the options, let's see what I get. Because I may be overcomplicating this. So let's try it. Let's go system out, and let's go option. Java C, Java. Let's go 1. How many would you like? Let's go 1. Anything else? No. It gives me the number, but it doesn't give me the item. And I think that is because of the way that I set this up. So if I wanted it to print, I guess I could just create this switch statement here, and it would print it. But yeah, we'll set up this print statement, or I could store them into variables right here. And if I store them in the variables right here, then I should be able to bring it here. Sorry about that. But let me just think here for a second. So this gives me the number. That means I would need to do another switch. I think I won't do that for right now. Yeah, because then I would need to do another switch, and I don't know if there should be an easier way for me to capture that. Let's run generating bill. That's running your total. I think I will. Well, let me see. I may pick this back up later on make a quick run, come back and add on to this one. So hope you enjoyed this one. I'll pick up later on where I left off and build in the quantity and displaying the items that the customer ordered. But a good start so far. And then the next thing we'll add in is drinks, and that should pretty much complete um, the basic menu here, where we can ask the customer what they'll like based on the menu, print out the menu via, well, print out, capture the items, excuse me, their options via a case statement, a switch statement, excuse me. And here, just running a simple string comparison to see what their options were. And um, then from there, if they don't want anything else, populate the bill, and if they do want something else, show the additional menu, and then run the function to run the order. Second. So I'll pick up on the next part maybe later on this afternoon. I need to go run a couple errands, but hope you enjoyed. If you did, give your boy a like and maybe consider subscribing to follow my journey. But I will either see you, I'm pretty sure I'll see you later on this afternoon, either completing this one or starting something new. So till then, peace.